Joining us now is Dr. Daniel Hamilton from the School of Advanced International Studies. Dr. Hamilton, thank you so much for joining us. First off, President Donald Trump confirmed top-of-the-line weapons will be sent to Ukraine in the operation coordinated by NATO. I mean, this is something that we haven't seen and a complete turnaround from before, correct?
Well, it's a turnaround for the president. The U.S. had been supplying those weapons to Ukraine until the Trump administration took office. But it is certainly an attempt now to pressure Putin, and it's an about-face of President Trump's approach to the conflict, and he's sort of taking sides now. But 50 days, is a long time in a war, and the Russians are engaged in a summer offensive, so they can do a lot of damage in 50 days still. So we'll have to see really how this plays out.
And the weapons to Ukraine and the threat of 100% secondary tariffs on Russia. Now, this is going to put the pressure to get a deal done, correct?
Well, one would think, although Putin hasn't shown any indication that he's backing down from maximalist demands. He's never said he wants a deal with Ukraine. He actually just wants Ukraine.
Right.
And so we'll have to see whether we're back to some real problem. The sanctions, are 100% on Russia, perhaps, and then what are called secondary sanctions on any country that would be trading with Russia. So that's very extensive. That's basically most of the world.
It certainly is.
That's a serious step.
I mean, this is going to hit really hard, like places like China and other people who use Russian oil, correct?
Yeah, China, has been supporting Russia's war effort. They're supplying them with all sorts of technology and things. So this is a major message to China. But it's also a question about Russia trying to evade the sanctions currently through all these shadow ships, and they're sending oil around the world. Turkey, even a NATO ally, India are major, depositories for this oil. So it will have a ripple effect everywhere if we get to the 50 days. But we'll see whether that's happening. I should say the Europeans are adding their own sanctions as well. And Europe has much more extensive economic ties with Russia than we do. And so if you put that together, then that's a very, very big blow, potentially.
Yeah, this is the 5th time this year that Trump has threatened Putin with economic sanctions. And the first 4 times, the president failed to follow through. And now this time it is going to be different.
Well, he has the support of the Congress. Senator Graham, Republican from South Carolina, and Senator Blumenthal, Democrat from Connecticut, have a bill ready to go with about 80 senators supporting it. The president said he'd sign it, which gives him the authority to do all of these things. But they're delaying it also past the Senate recess. So it's not something now that's going to happen until the fall. That's why the 50 days plays into this. But that's a bipartisan, very strong U.S. message together with our European allies, helping Ukraine, now providing weapons through NATO to Ukraine, and then threatening Putin to stop or face the consequences. That's a serious message.
It is certainly a serious message, and with Congress behind it, both Republicans and Democrats, we're going to have to wait and see, but we'll leave it right there. Dr. Daniel Hamilton, the School of Advanced International Studies, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for being here. Thank you.